in the truck. Let's put it on this thing.
Yep, they just kind of took whatever they had. It was a mix of nunchucks. They had that wall that kind of tilted, and the trampoline, and then the throw to those log things. I forget the name of it, but Maura got hung up and had like an amazing fight and save on it that really showed her strength and perseverance.
Yeah, NBC called it the wall drop, but it was so much more than the wall drop. And Maura was on that wall. It seemed, watching it live, it seemed like she was on there for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, but she fought and fought and fought, and it was definitely one of the more impressive runs that night.
Yeah, and what really surprised me is it never ended up getting any airtime because it was such a good battle. And you love stories like that where like the competitors really have to fight through and, get through a really tough situation and come out on top. So really disappointed that it didn't get any airtime.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with more. And it being Maura as well, one of the kindest and most helpful people on the planet. Maura is one of these ninjas. You can't sleep on her. She's constantly leveling up. She might not have like the athletic background of some of these other ninjas coming in from whether it's track and field or gymnastics. Maura grew up as a dancer, but she's been leveling up and she's been scoring points in the NNL since the NNL started.
Yeah, she's been doing really well. At one point, she was our third-ranked athlete in the nation. And you can see she's got great technique going through the first couple of things. On the ring toss, she was smart. She stayed down, used that swing through technique to conserve energy. Definitely something you want to do on these tough upper body courses.
Yeah, especially when you know the back half is going to be stacked with things like shelf grab and wing nuts and monkey bars. You want to save those biceps as much as you can.
Yeah, especially after you've seen a lot of athletes go out because they've been pumped out. It's a pretty smart move to say it's time to start conserving energy on this course and trying to get there with as much energy as possible.
For sure, and Maura is one of these athletes that doesn't make a lot of mistakes. She knows the technique, she's practiced the technique, and having Henry in her corner, one of the loudest but also one of the best ninja coaches in the country.
Henry is amazing. I've had Henry run on the sideline with me for Ninja Warrior, and when you're up there, you don't usually hear a lot. You hear like kind of mumbled crowd noises, but Henry's voice just kind of cuts through the air. Like there's no mistaking it. Like when Henry tells you to do something, you hear him.
His voice is a physical presence.
It has a presence of its own. Now I think it seems like he got that voice from obviously being huge and intimidating, but he's not. But from coaching youth basketball. So imagine that you're a young kid trying to make it in basketball, and you got Henry's voice just yelling at you, go!
Yeah, you're going to hit those suicides a little harder, and you're going to stay in that defensive stance a little bit lower. Great fight by Maura on the ring hopper.
Great fight. Tough obstacle, though.